Baby, it's day 3. You should have gotten used to this by now. No, seriously. You need to look cheerier when I come down those stairs. Oh, I see you did watch the little film that I had for you. Do you understand it? Don't sit there and fiddle with things. That's how they get knocked over. Now, again, I asked you, did you watch it and understand it? Uh-huh. Why, yes, that was your mother. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's in a state, you could say. She she drank the tea that I gave you, but I did swap it out. She won't just be feeling groggy. No, I'm not bringing her here. I set up a hidden camera so you could see that she's drinking the exact same tea you did, and you saw her get sick. I time-lapsed it so you didn't have to sit through a couple hours. Yeah, you remember when I did that internship and went at the hospital? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to work with all kinds of things. They let me into the lab. You get to know a few people. And if you're really good at flirting, they'll let you in places you shouldn't be. I picked up a couple of different vials that I used and very carefully read the labels so I knew how to not infect myself. And she's got an interesting problem on her hands. No, I don't want to end her whatsoever. What would make you think that? You see, I realize I have a problem. I need you to go topside because unfortunately your bank and a couple of people are beginning to get a little suspicious that you went missing. We need you to make some public appearances in some places, and I need you to look happy and dandy to do it. And I knew if I let you out of here, you'd probably go run to the cops or tell somebody something they shouldn't know. So I figured if you knew your mom's life was on the line, you'd be a little bit more amenable to staying in this program. You're doing so good. I think you're going to get to the part where you accept what's happening far quicker than, well, they said that it could take several days, even multiple months, but I think we're going to get there in a few weeks' time. We definitely won't go the few months route. No. Huh? Darling, I didn't give her an allergen to make her cough. I 100% promise you. She's in grave danger. And if you act a fool, yep, I'll go down. I'll get caught, I'll get busted, I'll spend some time in jail and all this other good hockey. But her, by the time they figure out what's wrong with her, she's going to be long gone. And it's going to be excruciating. Well, no, I told you my goal is not to end her. I don't want to end her. I don't want to. I don't want to end her. My goal, specifically, is to see her actually do her best. Mm-hmm. Indeed. See, I want her to get better, and I have an antidote. And I will absolutely go deliver it to her once you're back in here. And once I have you knocked out, I'll go make sure that she gets better. And I'll make sure that we watch the hidden camera and you can see you're getting better over the course of a few days. Well, no, you don't have a reason to believe me. She could just go. But then at least, you don't have many options here. See, if you don't go along with my program, she's gone. And maybe I'm joshing you. Maybe I just gave her some pepper or something and she's just feeling a little icky. Maybe I'm just using this as a bluff to get you to do what I need you to do. But what risk do you want to take here? You love her. I mean, why her? She said some very choice things about me. She said that she doesn't think that girl wants to be just friends and she's a little cray-cray. And I promise you at the time, I was perfectly okay with being just friends, but it's hard watching you make such terrible decisions. And what do you want me to do? I have no problem seeing her go down. I'll find a way to compel you to make you go topside and act right. And if not, I have no problem going to jail knowing that you now know that there's someone out there that loves you more than they love themselves, and that they are willing to serve time in order to help you figure out how to get your life together. And at least you'll be down that mother who did not instill into you knowing how incredible you are. How dare she call herself a mother when you have such low self-esteem? She let you walk out that door at the age of 18. She let you become an adult without realizing how great you are. She failed you, and now she has the opportunity to potentially give her life in order to help you, or she has the right to be a bargaining chip. A bargaining chip. It's not half bad. So what is it? What is it going to be? You going to get your noodle together? Yeah, that's what I thought. Up these stairs. We're going to the bank first. And you're going to put a change of address. You're going to put a change of address to this location, my house. And then we're going to go over to your apartment and tell them that this is their official 30 days notice. You will not be returning. And I'm going to hire movers and have them pack up your stuff and bring them. Honey, we live together now. Your room may be the basement, but your room could be my room if you just get it together. Now again, if you want your mother to survive this, you will absolutely do exactly as I say. And, well, again, I don't mind. Orange is a perfectly fine color for me. I've got friends in low places. I will be okay. You though? I'm not too sure whether or not you're going to be okay the way you're acting. So why don't you just, there you go. Boot, scoot, and boogie. Up those stairs. Let's get out there to that car. Oh, you'll be doing the driving. I trust you. Means I can keep a lookout for what's going around, and I can make sure that your hands aren't going to a phone or trying to cut the slip. Well, yes, you could potentially get us into an accident, but then you're also risking your life a little bit, aren't you? And you could make sure that it hits my side of the vehicle, but again, do you really want blood on your hands? Or do you want someone who loves you so much that they would literally give up their own freedom for you? And darling, these last few days, you said that you realized how much I've loved you, how I've completely changed my life to be around you. I gave up my dream job so that I could have a schedule that fits yours better. I absolutely quit talking to friends who told me that this relationship was a little too toxic and I'm a little too obsessed with you. I did literally everything that I could in order to make this work. Come on, start the car up. Come on, let's go. No, we have a couple more things we need to do after that. I think it'd be smart for us to be seen grocery shopping together. Then people will see us together and that you're happy. It's going to be very important that you're smiling as much as possible. I said as much as possible. I want you smiling. I want you seeming jovial. You don't have to be bouncing off the walls or anything. But if anybody asks you what's up with you, what's going on, then you can just tell them you took a couple of days off work and that you're considering having a career change. I'm going to be supporting you for a little bit. That'll make people not question too many things. They're going to think that two lovers just became very enamored with each other. Well, yeah, of course I thought this through. Well, yeah, I thought about this quite a bit. Why wouldn't I think about this? Why wouldn't I think about my love and our life together? This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship. Of course not. No. That's absurd. Why would I take you to your mother's house to give her the antidote. Once it's the antidote, you have no reason to head back with me. No, that's out of the question. I would rather go to prison and let her die than to. I don't care if this is a death penalty state. Let it happen. I would rather waste away than to allow for you to have no reason to go back with me. I will not live without you. Well, yeah, I did say I'd go to prison and that I won't live without you. What do you mean that's a dichotomy, a false dichotomy? Listen here, you don't have to know my plans for if I think the cops are coming for me. In fact, it's best if you don't know. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. We need to be looking happy. We're in public. You're not going with me, darling. Look, they're looking at us. Smile. You're not going with me, darling, in order to give your mom the antidote. I promise you, I'll give you updates. I'll even let you call her in a couple of days, okay? You'll see that it's her. What do you mean I could just be using AI? Well, fine then. You know what? If you offer me up something that I think that you wouldn't want to lose, then I'll take that in exchange for you seeing your mother. Maybe if you're on some of your best behavior, I'll let you go see her. I don't know. But for now, why don't you focus on the task at hand? Because arguing with me isn't going to get you any closer to the thing that you want. Not in this moment anyways. That a boy. That's my good boy. Hey guys, Zena Alexander here. Woo! Okay, this is just gonna be a dark series, but I'm in love with this girl. I know that it's a darker side of me, but we can't always have sugar, flower, and rainbows. Like real stuff happens. I've never blackmailed a guy into staying with me the way this character is it's totally going down. I have been manipulative in my past in order to keep people in my life. I'm not proud of those moments. I'm not happy with those moments. Honestly, I didn't even see myself doing that. I grew up with a mother who was very, very manipulative, and I emulated and learned some of her ways as time went on. And it's taken a lot of therapy to undo that and to see myself doing that and to really try to stop it. But it became a way of communication. It became the way that I learned love. I learned love was keeping people around no matter what, never letting go, squeezing them tightly, emotionally strangling a person, even when they don't want it. So I wanted to kind of explore a little bit of how dark that could get if it goes unchecked. I've always had a healthy fear of prison, so luckily I never went too far. So that was the inspiration for this video. I want to say thank you to all of you guys who have been super thanksing my videos. I appreciate so much. Tor for the $10, Erickson for the $5, and Catharty, I hope I'm saying that correctly, for the $50. Oh my God. And to answer your question, Catharty, I think the highest anyone's ever super chatted or super thanks was like 100. I've never gotten more than that on a video. I had a breakdown when I saw the 100. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe something like 250. Who does that for a video? No, like that would blow my mind. No, go spend that on like a fun time with you and your friends or something. Not me. I'm not worth that. But I hope that answers your question. I will be live streaming tonight doing a zoo simulator. I was given the game for free by the developers, but outside of that, like I didn't get any other compensation. But I thought it'd be fun for us to build a little chaotic zoo together. It'll be fine. Nothing bad could happen, right? Nothing bad could happen. It'll be perfectly fine. And thank you everybody who's been hanging out in live streams. I did launch my TikTok account and you guys have been very, very sweet over there. I actually did not think my TikTok account would end up doing anything, which it still hasn't. Like, I mean, 36 followers is not a ton, but it's also like way more than I thought I would get, which is crazy. So Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.